Well, good afternoon. This subject is going to be about the self in you that God gave you, that self awareness. That's what I was trying to say in the heading. Be the true self that God gave you, the true thinking ability, you know what I'm saying, inside you. Understand, God is the only person that can put self in you. That's why we got these governments, corporations trying to copy and, synthesize fake. Well, I won't say fake memories, kind of fake memories. Why do you think they were in the movie Alien? The series that went on just before about putting consciousness of a child into a robot. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to copy it, if you know what I'm saying. Copy God's design of a personality, you know what I mean? So that personality that you get given by God, right? Not by man, but by God, right? This is why it's important if you're born naturally through a man and woman having sex, and you're born naturally, which is God given, you can't patent that, you can't patent it, right? So when it comes to, you know, designer babies and stuff, well, it's not really God given because it was done not naturally. You're not born by the womb. You know what I mean? There's a difference between womb and non-womb, right? You become a patent if you're not a womb, born in the womb, right? Understand the difference what God gives you. You're born in the womb, right? Water. Why do you think the maritime law says water and land, right? Well, while you're in the womb with your mother and you're walking around, well, she's walking around with you in the womb, you're covered by water, right? So that's how they get around the maritime law and the common law, right? Understand water, right? Symbolic water, right? Now, your true self. What am I talking about here about true self that God give you? Well, God give you a mind. He give you a heart and a mind for a reason. The mind, when you look at stuff through your eyes and your ears, goes into the mind and it tells you exactly what's going on the outside. Yeah? Tell me I'm wrong. So basically, you're getting visual and hearing, smell as well, on top of that, by the way, touch, whatever, right? When that comes to something that's put in you by God, right? Naturally, because that's the way biology goes when you're born from the womb, not outside the womb, right? It can be genetically modified outside the womb, right? Be the true self, what God tells you to be. God draws people to Him, right? Now, I'm not saying that God couldn't draw a genetically modified person to Him. I'm not saying He couldn't. Maybe He could. I don't know. But it's not happened yet in my lifetime. I'll tell you that now, and I'm 52. Right? So, for me, when I see it and look at it, I realize, hang on, you're I'd say cloning kind of thing as well, kind of thing, where people are being, or experimentation, with scientists doing cloning. It's a bit bizarre, you know what I mean? Look, there's a reason why God gave male and female the ability to reproduce, right? Once that goes, no one's gonna have a one-to-one with God, if you know what I'm saying. In a way, if cloning came to be, I don't know. It seems a wacky thing because even scientists understand that it's a bit wacky. You know what I mean? Cloning and that. I mean, why even go down that route? Like, what the hell? You know what? You're fucking with shit that's gonna come back on you, right? It's gonna come back on you like a ton of bricks, right? Don't mess with that shit, right? Leave it alone. But they don't, do they, fuckers? Because they believe they're above God. The governments and religions and corporations believe they're above God. They're not. They're not above God because Satan rules all these systems on the earth. He rules them all. These little tentacles coming down to him and, controlling them all. And even Satan knows he cannot win. Even Satan knows he cannot win. All he can do is be corrupt, right? And corrupt the earth. Well, the earth doesn't belong to him. The earth belongs to God. The governments on the earth, yeah, and the political things and the bombs and all religions, they all belong to Satan now. They all belong to Satan. No true person deep down. I'm not here to tickle your ears or give you lip service. I'm here to tell you straight. There is no moral bone in any of these religions, corporations, or governments. I'm telling you, nothing, not a moral bone in their bodies, right? It's gone for them. It's gone for them, right? Anyway, you guys have a good one. May God bless you. Take care.